Once upon a time, in a far-off kingdom, there lived a beautiful and kind-hearted princess named Isabella. Isabella was loved by all who knew her, and she spent most of her days helping those in need and making her kingdom a better place. But Isabella had a secret. She was an incredibly talented baker, and she spent every spare moment in the palace kitchens, whipping up delicious treats for her family and friends. Isabella's baked goods were famous throughout the kingdom, and people would come from far and wide to taste her delicious creations. Isabella's love of baking had started when she was just a little girl. She would spend hours in the palace kitchens with her grandmother, learning the secrets of traditional kingdom baking. Her grandmother had taught her everything she knew, from the perfect recipe for flaky pastry to the secret ingredient that made Isabella's baked goods truly special. As she grew older, Isabella became more and more skilled in the kitchen. She experimented with new recipes and ingredients, always pushing herself to create the perfect treat. And then, when she was old enough, she took over the palace kitchens, using her talents to make the kingdom an even sweeter place. But Isabella's secret ingredient remained a mystery. She never revealed what made her baked goods so special, and people began to wonder. Some said it was a magical spice, passed down through generations of kingdom bakers. Others said it was a special type of flour, only available in the kingdom. Whatever the secret ingredient was, it was clear that Isabella's baked goods were truly special. People came from far and wide to taste her creations, and she became famous throughout the land. But then, disaster struck. A wicked sorcerer cast a spell on the kingdom, causing all the crops to wither and die. The king and queen were desperate to find a solution, but none of their advisors could come up with a plan. Isabella knew that she had to do something to help her kingdom. She spent every waking moment in the palace kitchens, experimenting with different ingredients and recipes. And then, it hit her. She remembered the secret ingredient her grandmother had taught her, a magical spice that had the power to bring life to even the most barren of lands. Isabella knew that she had to use the magical spice to save her kingdom. She baked a batch of her famous cookies using the secret ingredient, and then she set out to distribute them throughout the kingdom. As people ate the cookies, they began to notice something strange. The crops began to grow again, and the kingdom was saved. The king and queen were overjoyed, and they thanked Isabella for her bravery and cleverness. But Isabella never revealed her secret ingredient, and people continued to wonder what made her baked goods so special. She continued to bake, using the magical spice to help those in need, and she became known as the princess with the secret ingredient. Years went by, and Isabella's legend grew. People came from far and wide to taste her delicious creations, and she became famous throughout the land. But Isabella never forgot the magical spice, and she continued to use it to make her kingdom a better place. And so, Isabella's story became a legend, told and retold throughout the ages. It was a reminder that even the smallest person can make a big difference, and that with a little bit of magic and a lot of heart, anything is possible.